An update now to a News4Jax I-Team investigation. Customers who accuse a pool contractor of taking hundreds of thousands of dollars but not finishing the work could get some money back from a state restitution fund. News4Jax consumer investigator Tiffany Salome explains where that money would come from and how much they could get.
A pool contractor accused of taking tens of thousands of dollars from customers is giving up his 9 contracting licenses as part of an agreement with the state's Construction Industry Licensing Board. Jordan Hidalgo, license holder of staycation pools and spas and other pool and general contractor companies, told the I-Team he agreed to forfeit his licenses so that the victims could get restitution from a state fund. Customers named in the complaint can now make a claim through the Florida Homeowners Recovery Fund, but there are certain rules and it's first come, first served.
There's very specific criteria that you need to meet in order to be eligible for the fund.
Christopher Cobb, an attorney and former chairman of the Construction Industry Licensing Board, says people should file their claims as soon as possible.
In order to be eligible for the fund, you have to fill out your application, and it has to be a residential property, and it has to be owner-occupied. Allegations need to be related to either financial mismanagement, abandonment, or fraud.
What is the maximum amount of money people can get from this fund?
The maximum amount is limited by the license and the type of license. It's a $150,000 aggregate, and it's a $15,000 claim limit. So one homeowner would get limited to $15,000 for their claim.
$15,000 isn't going to get us very far.
Casey Toussaint is one of the customers the licensing board ordered restitution be paid to. She's paid $95,000 to Staycations.
This is what Casey's pool looks like today after paying almost $40,000 to a different contractor to complete the job. Staycations left the pool behind in 2022 in disarray.
The whole process is just really frustrating. What is he really responsible for? Like, it just seems like a slap on the wrist.
She's filing a claim for restitution from the state, but says she feels more should be done. Hidalgo has pointed to the president of the company for many of the financial and mismanagement problems, but as a license holder, he admits he should have kept a closer eye on things.
I think it's a line of I think he knew exactly what he was doing. When you have people calling you repeatedly saying there is a problem with your company, and you ignore them.
Reporting in Jacksonville, Tiffany Salome, Channel 4, the local station.